Welcome members to today's lesson. Today I'm going to see how we integrate sine and how we integrate cos. So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So members, this is lesson 2 and lesson 3 of integration. So if our function is linear, if this angle is a linear function, when we integrate sine, we get -1 over the derivative of the angle. Then when we integrate sine, we get cos. When we integrate cos, we get sine. The angle, we get the derivative of this angle, we get its reciprocal. So 1 over the derivative of the angle. So in the examples, it's that what we are given here is our angle now. This is our angle. So it's that our f of x is 3x. We differentiate it because we have sine this, so we differentiate it first. Our f of x, f prime of x, we differentiate this, we get 3. So now this answer will be, but because we are interpreting sine, get -1 over the derivative of this angle is 3. When the differentiate sine, you get a cos. So cos of 3x. Because we don't have limits, this one becomes a constant. Now you look at this now, is that our f of x is the angle is 4x plus 1. Its derivative is 4. And this is I get 4. Now this one becomes, because it's a cos, it's 1 over the derivative of this one. Differentiate this, you get 4. Then sine of the angle, it is 4x plus 1, then plus a constant of integration. When you come to this, you see that here, when I differentiate this, I get f of x is 2 minus 5x. Its derivative, I get -5. So, but you see that when you integrate sine, you get a negative, so I have the -1 over the derivative of this. When I differentiate the angle, I get -5. Then cos of, because when you integrate sine, you get cos of the same angle. Then plus 3, because I don't have limit, this negative and this negative, which will give me plus 3. Now here is what we have. Limits. So this one are all definite integrals. So we go through, now the technique is simple. When you integrate a cos, you get a positive sign. So when I integrate this, when I differentiate the angle, so that I get to, so it's 1 over 2, then sine of the same angle 2x, then the limits from 0 to pi over 4. So this will be now 1 over 2 into. Now when I put my pi, I'll be adding now sine 2 times where there is x, I put pi over 4, then minus sine of 2 where there is x, I put a 0. So this will be a half into, now this will be, reduce this by 1, this will be now sine pi over 2, then minus sine of a 0. Sine over 2, this is 90. You know that the radian is pi over 2 is 90. So sine of 90 is 1. So here I have 1 minus sine of 0 is 0. So 1 times this, we get a half as our answer. When we come to this, is that now, this time round, our f of x is a fraction. So this is x over 4. When you differentiate it, we get, when you differentiate this, we get a quarter. So the reciprocal of this, so this will be now 1 over the derivative. When I differentiate this, I get a quarter. Then cos of the angle, which is x over 4. I have the limits from 0 to 4 pi. So the reciprocal of this will give you now 4, then cos in the brackets. Now we put in the limit. So the upper limit, first of all, where there is x, we put 4 pi over 4. Then minus cos of, we put in 0 over 4, they're all like that. So this will be 4 into cos, this and this goes, we have pi, minus cos of 0. So from here I see that this will be 4 into, cos of pi is 180 degrees, so cos of 180 is -1 minus, cos of 0 is a 1. You just press them on calculator. So negative, and this will get -8. So So now we come to this, you see that now, when I integrate a sign, we get, by the way, all here, we add our negative because we are integrating a sign. So this was negative, so negative, negative, now this one gets a positive. Why? Because when we integrate sign, we get a negative of cos. Now, when I come to this, it's that I have cos, when I integrate cos, we get a positive of a sign. So when I differentiate now this, is that differentiate this, I'll be adding now, when I differentiate this angle, I'll be adding 1 over the derivative of this. So when I differentiate this, I get a half. Then when we integrate a cos, we get sine of the same angle. Our angle is, now I have limit from 2 pi to what? To pi over 2. So from there, that this will be, the reciprocal of this will be 2. Now sine in brackets, we put in the upper limit. So sine of, when I put 2 pi here, over 2, then minus, I'll be adding sine pi over 2, then divided by 2. So from there, it's that this will be 2, then this will be in brackets, sine pi, this goes, then minus sine pi over 4. So sine of 2 is 2, sine of 1 is 0, then minus this pi divided by 4, that's 45, sine of 45 is root 2 over 2, those are special angles. When open the bracket, so the answer will be this one, this 2 cancel, so we have negative root 2. And that's the answer. I wish you the best. That's how we integrate sine and cos.